What's up, everybody? We're back. Yes, it's another AFTERBUZZ TV after show for $1 Million Listing Los Angeles. We're recapping Season 9, Episode 4, Back on the Market. Let's get into it.
You're tuning into the destination for TV superfan discussion, AFTERBUZZ TV. And now, let the buzz begin.
Hey,
Here we go.
every episode, giving LA some
Close
love.
the default now.
Default song.
Yeah.
We'll change it up, maybe.
At some
if
point,
we
we'll
feel
have
like
something
it.
with money. And
Yeah.
like one of those big deals are sold.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm down for that. When the
One.
Manny's house sells,
Yeah,
then
there you
that'll
go.
be
That
a
money,
song.
money. Yep. What's up, everybody? I'm Erica Shannon. Thanks for joining us. You can follow me on Twitter at Miss Airy Baby. And to my left,
Hey everyone, I'm Nataly Tavidian. That's Natalie with a Y. You can find me literally everywhere at Nataly Tavidian.
What's up? I'm Nick Mardi. You can find me heavy on Instagram at NickMarty13, and then on Twitter, same name. 13 is not relevant once again. Just check it out.
we're gonna make up a reason
It wasn't
for
like
the
a
13.
number on a
It
jersey
was,
or-
but it was just like the easiest thing to think of. It's
Yeah.
not like something special when somebody has like 45, and you're like, oh, that was
Lucky
that was
number
yeah,
13.
something whatever associated.
Yeah. Well, let's get into the episode. We're just going to go in order today, starting with Josh Flagg. We see that he had a listing appointment with
And he
Eric.
was so pumped about that. He was so
Yeah.
excited for that listing. He said he's always wanted to see what's behind those gates. And he finally saw it. Beautiful historic home.
Absolutely. 7 acres in the Hollywood Hills. You can't get that. Well, you could get that house, but you really can't
Well
get that anywhere else.
Can't get better than this.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
I love the history of it and like all the hidden things in there.
Yeah.
It's
Like you were
amazing home.
saying, you saw in a house
Yes,
that
I was
you
on
went to.
Caravan. I
Mhm.
went on Caravan today and I saw one of those like hidden cellars. During,
Prohibition
Yeah.
era
Yes.
type, cellars,
Yeah.
hidden doors.
So cool.
Yeah, I was gonna say I saw one on Caravan that I went on Tuesday, and it was actually
And
behind
they still
a,
kept that
a
history.
vault. It was a safe
That's
door.
awesome.
Yeah, so
That
you
is
knew
so
it was
cool.
some real expensive stuff back
Yeah.
there. But Josh wanted to up the price to $7,950,000 because he didn't want a developer to come in and tear it down. Do you
And
guys
I
think
love
that?
how much he has his heart in that. He's just so set on, I don't want a developer to come here and make too many changes to this house. They made some changes, enough
Yeah.
for it to
$100,000 worth of
$100,000, yeah.
renovations, yeah.
Yeah.
Did you guys think it was a good idea though to put the price that high?
It's a 1920s house. I mean, any investment that you put on top of it to renovate it is a good idea. I feel if you just sold the house as is, you're not going to get $7,995. And as he said, $100,000 investment increased it in his eyes to a multi-million-dollar increase.
He said it looks $10 million.
Yeah,
more.
he said $10 million. I wasn't sure of that. That's why I didn't say that. But he said it
What was
increased
that number?
vastly. So
Yeah.
you can tell $100,000 makes a huge difference. That's with all renovations across the board.
Yeah.
I'm no real estate agent, but I do know that with flipping, you can put in a little bit just to fix the exterior, the interior, very little, and just to
You
the
know it looks
eye,
good.
it looks amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah, it looked incredible, but he's still having a tough time with that.
That's what I was gonna say. Do you think it was a good idea? Because as we saw later in the episode, nobody was putting offers in because they all said the price was too high.
I don't know. We're all seeing how cool it was. Like, this is how wealthy people lived in the 20s. We're all seeing how much history there is in there. So I think they just need to find the person that looks at this and says, you know what, there is a lot of history in this home and I want to keep it as is, or I want to embrace that. And how cool was the filming when they went and did the silent,
like the silent movie.
I
loved
movie
it.
scene. I loved the pace of that. I
Yeah.
loved how it went into like a black and white silent movie.
I think but on the 7995, what we're talking real quick, just so I can jump back to that, I think $100,000 is completely worth it. Just
Oh, yeah.
in my opinion.
What do you think?
I don't
Erica?
know. It's
You don't
very-
think the 100,000 was worth it?
It was worth it, but price-wise, I think Josh did it so that they wouldn't get developers, but you have to find that sweet spot between what's going to be too much for a developer but not too much for a buyer.
That's $3 million difference, I guess, between the what is it called? Renovation developers. What am I talking about? Developers were looking to spend $4 to $5 million for it, and they wanted the $7,995. So you're about a $3 million difference. And would that really separate the two? You think? Because I think that's a lot. So I think there's obviously going to be no mistake, and I think, like you're saying, they're going to have to wait for somebody who really just loves the house. If they don't really care, I think when you're messing with an $8 million house and you have $100,000 in it, that 100,000 really doesn't affect you.
Right.
And it increased the house. So I think if they just wait on the market a little bit longer, it's gonna be selling. There's nothing to worry about.
But then Josh actually did talk to Eric about lowering the price. So they ended up lowering it to $6,995. So
And
almost a
at
full
first
million.
he said he would price any home at 7 acres like this around 5 and 6 million, but it's because of that history, and you can really tell he has his heart in this house.
Yeah.
I love that he didn't want it to. No offense to anybody who's a developer, no problem at all with that. But I mean, with this home, I love that he wants to keep it a historic home.
Yeah.
Being closer to $7 million, though, that reaches at a $2 million difference. So could the developers come up to say, hey, $6 million? Then all of a sudden, they're starting to be like, okay, we'll come down to 5.5. I feel like it's up in the air in that because every single agent said it's priced too high.
Yeah.
But I think 6,995 is going to be a number that will at least get buyers into the door. Yeah. So we'll see, because I think that one's going to come back.
I loved it.
We'll see.
Maybe
how
I'll
it ends.
drive by the house tonight
Staircase
on the way back home. Check it out. Behind the gate.
Yeah,
I'm not cool
yeah, I
enough.
can't get in just yet.
I've always wanted to get through these gates.
Yeah, right? I'm on the same boat now.
Hey everyone, we're with the $500,000 listing after show, so you have to let us in.
We'll have like some
We have
kind
to
of
do our
press pass or
journalism, right?
something, Yeah. But let's move on to Madison in Malibu. Madison's back. I'm so excited.
Yeah,
You
first
look
time.
really
I'm
excited
like
when you
one of
saw
the only
Madison.
ones
Yeah.
in the room that was excited. But
You
I
cheered.
like Madison. I've been a fan of his since the beginning. So.
I love the Homes Madison list.
Oh yeah, Malibu.
Oh my God.
Whew.
Yeah.
That's his area.
Yeah.
Out of all the agents on the
Dominates it.
show, he's only Malibu, which is cool.
Yeah.
So when he comes on the show,
And
you
it
know what
was
you
there
get.
were no emotional moments. I guess so I guess some stress, but I kept tearing up every time I saw his homes. It was just that beautiful.
Yeah.
Yeah, she was trying to
Yes,
sing
I
the whole
teared
time.
up every time I saw the view. I was like, "This is so beautiful."
She was talking a lot when those homes were coming.
Yeah,
like,
it was
oh
like
my God.
the first time I saw the Eiffel Tower.
Which I understand
or something.
with.
Yeah,
I
I'm
understand
just such a
completely.
big ocean person.
The views though, they're so great. When you look
Yeah.
outside your bedroom window, imagine waking up and the first
See
thing
a
you see is just
whale
like ocean.
or a dolphin.
Yeah.
Yeah.
In
Somebody
your
get
backyard.
Nataly that house now.
But
No,
he
seriously
was,
though.
he has, we find out, a lifestyle manager
Oh yeah.
who makes his food, who
Yeah, I don't know what a
Puts out-
lifestyle manager
puts
is.
out his clothes. You know, he has 2 moms, he said, but
Yeah.
he pays one to love him now. Yeah. I don't.
She seemed pretty
That's,
cool.
I always look at, okay, you know you have a lot of money when
Yeah.
you can hire somebody.
That's his.
a
He started
lifestyle
off with,
manager.
"This is my new relationship."
Yeah.
Me and my lifestyle.
I thought he was talking about his
manager.
house because they
I
showed the
thought
house
he was talking about a relationship.
like a person.
Yeah.
I know when you say you have money when you, and I can fill that in with Josh, but we'll get to that a little bit later on. But you know exactly what I'm talking about.
But
When you
moving,
have a lifestyle manager.
When the caviar.
Makeup. Okay, yeah. We're
My
gonna have
father, my mother loves
Yeah.
caviar.
We're
Come to
gonna
my
have to-
house and we'll
we're gonna
have
have to go
steak
back to
tartare.
that.
that's you've had money. Like you've had money for a
Yeah.
long
growing
time.
up.
Poor
when
guy
I was,
was
when I was a
Bobby.
kid eating
Yeah.
caviar.
Yeah.
Bobby was across the table like, oh, this is the second time I've ever had caviar
In my life.
I was like, oh God. Not that I just feel bad for him. I'd be in the same position.
I should bring some caviar next time and lay it out right here.
I think the
On
only
some
time I've
ice.
had caviar, I don't think it's considered caviar. I've had fish eggs.
Yeah,
on
it's not.
sushi.
That's what it-
Same,
yeah.
same here.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's different. Like that sushi masago and the caviar they were having is.
I'm Iranian and we're
very
known for
different.
caviar, and I haven't even had caviar.
Really?
Ever. I want some.
We're gonna have to
Anyone
bring
wants
it
to
on
send
the
it?
show.
Send
It'll
it
be
to
it'll be a special treat for us that you'll get to watch.
We gotta be
Getting
fancy.
Getting sidetracked. We're gonna start talking about fancy foods now.
No,
That should
no.
be a segment.
We're gonna stick with Tommy, Madison's client's representative,
Oh, ooh,
who
made me nervous.
kind of brought in a little drama because he was actually working with another agent.
Yeah. When he steps outside and I what was going on there?
I don't know, but to start off, he had a checklist that they kept adding to. I felt like Madison showed him no less than like 8 different houses because they kept adding to the list. I mean, they wanted a furnished house. They wanted two
bedrooms
facing.
with the
Yeah.
ocean view.
I mean,
And how gorgeous was that master bedroom's ocean view? I
that's the
teared up.
one. It looked like
It
a
was
picture.
amazing.
But one wasn't enough. He wanted 2 bedrooms.
Yeah.
I feel like what they're asking for is normal in this type of class.
With that much money.
Yeah, with that
yes.
much money, I think that wasn't too far fetched. I think what was too much over the line was when he found out that they were messing with 2 agents. And they were
Yeah.
kind of playing every single agent
Yeah.
against each other. That's when it was overboard, and that's not normal for any class, even if you're talking about a $100,000 house all the way to a $10 million house.
Well, I mean, in real estate, it's not uncommon for somebody to be working with multiple.
But unless you
buying
get signed.
agents. Yeah, you have to sign an agreement, and that gives you exclusivity. But if you don't sign that agreement as a buyer, you're free to work with whoever you want to. I mean, there's like a relationship thing that
Yeah.
you
Of your
should
word.
be loyal
Yeah.
to the person, but
Like Chris Brown said.
I was gonna say don't quote him.
These buyers ain't loyal.
There you go. But
That took a minute.
I know, I was really confused. I was like, what do I feel that word? And what are buyers? Real estate related.
You know, it's business. It's not personal.
That's,
and
yeah,
then Madison
quoted.
said business is
Business
personal.
is personal.
There
Swag.
goes that kind of
It is
emotional thing
business, though.
you were talking about. But
I don't know, and I bet that's really tough to keep that, like, okay, don't take this personal. But so much happens in real estate that is so personal.
no, yeah, it really, you build yourself up because
Yeah.
you think something's gonna happen, and then somebody walks away, or it severs
And
in
you've
some
built
form
this
or fashion.
relationship
And
with them, and they've trusted you. And
Sounds
then
like all my
suddenly-
real relationships.
yeah,
I was gonna last.
I mean, because you
No,
have to
you're
think
not
about
good
it.
enough.
Think about it. In this case,
Smooth.
a $9 million house, that's a huge investment. That's
Mm-hmm.
a major deal in your life.
Yeah.
And so you become invested,
not
and then
some
the
change.
agent working with you becomes invested, and it's how do you navigate around that?
Yeah, you're not convincing someone at the mall to buy flat iron.
There you go.
Always fall for those. So many
Every
irons.
time?
They're so good.
Oh,
yes.
jeez.
Usually I talk to
Yeah.
the girls who are selling them, but besides that,
You're like, sure.
Yeah,
you
you'll
could,
be
like,
like,
you could
flat
straighten
iron.
my
What
hair.
does this do?
yeah.
Oh, okay.
What
They're
is
just so
this?
good. And they're always making better flat irons. Okay, back to homes. Caviar,
So
hair
many,
irons.
so many different avenues. But moving on to Josh now. I don't know if we ever have seen Josh late to an appointment before.
I'm
He was 20
so
minutes late.
inspired by Josh, though.
What a-
Yeah.
I'm so inspired. He is such a go-getter, and I think I tend to put a lot on my plate too, so I've been in those places where I'm like, but I promised 10 people that I have to see them and I have to do this, this, and this, and you do end up going to everything, but then it makes it look like you're slacking, but you're really not. You've just promised way too many people. You've just put too much on your plate,
Yep.
and I think that's what happened to Josh Altman in this episode.
I feel like he pulled it
loved
off, though.
He totally did.
He was running.
He did.
I mean,
He
it
did.
could have been TV, but he was running.
Yeah,
and
he
I appreciate
definitely
that.
was right.
And
He's such a
no,
go-getter.
he was definitely running because we saw later he was a little, I think, like
Out of breath
delirious.
and-
Yeah. He was confusing the square footages of
He was
houses.
giving marriage advice.
Yeah.
Oh,
Which
and
was
then he
random.
realized he was
They're
doing
like,
wrong. He was
"No,
like,
but
I'm
he
so
asked."
sorry.
He was like, what am I
Yes,
doing?
we're in a relationship, but we're not
Oh
getting
my
married.
God.
And he was like, it gets better when you do. I
like,
love
Josh,
that scene.
So extreme.
I was like, it
Love
must
that
have been the
scene.
heat, though.
Mhm.
It just running back and forth, and then it was hot probably outside.
But see, that's the whole putting too much on his plate. And he's planning a wedding at the same time, and he's going back and forth with tuxedo fittings and all these appointments.
Icing on the cake, though, when in terms of how much he hustles, he called out the guy and said,
Oh, you
we
ran
can
after
get
him.
4 minutes to the
4
beach.
minutes.
It just takes 4 minutes. And he failed.
Yep.
But it was badass to watch this guy call him out and be like, you want to go? Get in my car. We're driving there right
And
now.
how much can we all relate with that traffic?
Oh, yeah.
Oh my
Today.
God, today.
Even.
Because it drizzled a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah, very light rain.
Something was going
California
on today.
was shut
2 hour
down.
drive,
But
which
we're
should
here.
be 40 minutes.
Josh made it to the beach in 6 minutes, and
And
The
his
client wasn't happy.
wanted 4.
but that's what's interesting to me. That wasn't his client.
Yeah.
So it was weird that he did that because I think
He's
her
such a
name was Heather.
go-getter.
I can't remember her name, but that was her client that he kind of stole.
He was trying to
little
pull
bit.
like a Madison's client, you know? That guy was playing the agents, and he's playing the sellers and the other agents.
I guess. I don't know.
Mixed up world y'all are in.
I don't
I'm
know
not
if
even
that
an
was-
agent.
I'm
so
just saying, I don't
about
know if that
this.
was-
I'm over here just playing my little rugby games.
I love
it
how
should've been.
I love how it was filmed though. I loved how everything with Josh Altman was filmed. in
Oh
this
yeah,
episode.
his aggressiveness is definitely a benefit to him.
Technique, yeah.
I just don't know if
As opposed to
it's
the others.
all above.
And I
board.
think this episode really caught like the hustle. I think they captured that really well.
And Flag didn't win in the end.
He didn't?
with his house?
Not
He
yet.
didn't.
Not yet.
Not yet.
But usually, I mean, we end every episode. There's a lot of successful sales.
Yeah, this is how
Yeah.
many.
Altman was up in the air. Madison was the only victory there was in this episode. And
That's
then,
right.
Yeah.
We saw one handshake.
And no David and James, so
Yeah.
one handshake, exactly.
I was gonna say that's not the only thing Josh Altman had up in the air though. Being on the phone with Heather at the same time, trying to do those deals. Heather's trying to figure out how to keep them in the house a little bit longer.
Seriously though, wait till she gets off the phone. But they made it work.
Time is money.
How many
You
times have
gotta
you been in a car where two
go.
people are on the phone at the same time and that's so difficult?
I don't have
Yeah.
friends.
It's it just sounded
Let's get
so
those guys
sad.
some friends.
I was like, somebody please.
Really, you've never been in a car with two people on the phone at the same time?
It's
I've been in-
especially
yeah.
one on like your Bluetooth speaker.
Yeah. I've
Not
been
on
in a car.
that.
I'm just messing with
not
y'all.
that. I've been
You
where
haven't
two
done
people
that?
have actually been on their handsets,
Oh,
but not
even that's difficult.
Bluetooth.
But
Yeah.
having one on Bluetooth, I've done that.
I can
usually
maybe
one that
relate.
makes the
I've been
phone
in a
call.
restaurant where people are on speakerphone and it's too loud.
No, that's just rude.
Because this super relates to real estate, so.
But they made it happen. They made it work. I love that scene. It goes to show all the multitasking that
Oh yeah,
that agents do when they're planning a wedding.
but they got what they needed done, so it
Yeah.
all worked out in the
Yeah.
end.
Yeah.
I don't know. That'd be funny if we saw it again. If that's just like how they operate. Somebody will get on the phone, and then the other one will get on the phone. Like, okay, since you're on the phone, I'm just gonna get on the phone.
Time is
too.
money.
Yeah, there you
Time
go.
is money. No wasting time here. You're on the phone. Well, I'm going to make a phone call and seal a deal.
Most successful
Well,
people that I do know, not personally all of them, but most even you hear about or that I do know, they get up 5 in the morning and they're not in bed until 1 in the
Oh
morning.
yeah.
And then that's what separates the successful people from the others. It's not saying I'm doing all this, but that's what it
I
takes.
do all that.
I go 5 in
No,
the morning.
sometimes I
Egg
oversleep.
whites. I chug 4 raw eggs.
What is
No, I'm
that
just totally
like?
kidding.
We're getting back into food.
I tried once. I couldn't do it.
Yeah, we can.
I think
we
you have
can
a video of that.
keep on.
It's on the latest Late Show. I have another YouTube channel.
Oh.
I tried.
Plug it in.
Yeah, there you go. Do what you gotta do.
If you want to watch this guy.
But I was gonna say we can
Okay.
keep on food because we'll go back into Josh's date with Bobby,
Oh my
Who's known-
goodness, they are so perfect.
who he's known for 10 years, and Josh said they had been on a couple dates already. But you were saying something about rebounds.
Oh, he did.
Pancake.
Pancakes.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I was watching Younger, one of my other favorite shows, and I learned about the first person you date, like the rebound person, is your bad pancake. So
The first person you date after
a big
broke-
breakup,
yeah.
after a serious relationship, the first person you date, and I'm one to give relationship advice. Don't take it from
I'm on
me,
the same
please.
boat, and
like,
I'm shaking my head with you.
I am
so.
the worst at relationship. But according to this show, Younger, the first person you date after a big breakup is the bad pancake because the first pancake you make is never perfect. So let's hope this is like the second or third person he's been on a date with.
Oh, that's a good point. That's a good way of looking at it.
Maybe it's not the first.
Bobby made it
person.
sound like Josh had been going on multiple dates. He said, "How are you
Okay.
enjoying dating?" And then Josh
That's
was like, "Oh
right.
yeah, it's okay. Like I'm super new to it."
It's LA.
And Bobby had to say, "Oh, I'm super new to it too. I'm trying." So they're both dating other people
you
at this
just
point.
answered it.
Yeah, so they're both
He's not the
dating
bad
other people.
pancake.
Good.
Because I
He
think
could've
they're
been.
so perfect.
I mean, it could have been the first one, and they went on multiple others, but it also could be, the second or third.
yeah.
Just saying, we don't know.
Interesting.
Can we have Josh on the show
I'm
so
gonna-
he can answer this?
Josh,
Yeah.
Flag, if you could hear us, if you're watching right now, we
Send
would
this
love
to him.
Are you there?
Yeah. I don't know if you could see this empty space right
Yeah.
here, but
We
we
have
would
a- we have a
love to
space
have
for
you
you.
here to answer these questions for us.
And we'll have caviar. Maybe let's
Possibly.
I'll steal some.
Incentive. Come on. We'll treat
Well, if
you
there's
right.
a company out there watching that wants to send us caviar, another little plug I'm throwing. Brought to you by caviar.
But that's nice. If he does come on, we'll have to ask him if Bobby's
Yes.
his bad pancake.
I thought that was a perfect dating scene though.
Yeah, I
the
liked it.
conversations went well.
He gave
Their
it right back to
personalities
Josh.
were so similar.
Yeah, he gave it right back to Josh. Like it
Yeah.
wasn't any.
Right when Josh said "I
boy or
like you,"
anything.
it's when it relaxed. I think because before that it was awkward for me. I'm straight, but I don't know if that is like it was just like I was really awkward because everything, and then everything else with it. Like I have had similar dates, and the girls are like, "It's just super weird, man. I'm a bad dater."
Wait, what was
and
weird
I could
though?
relate
Oh,
because the conversations. It was just like, "How are you dating? Am I a rebound?" It was just too much for me, and I've been there, done that.
And then Josh knows. Like, Josh knows exactly what he wants, and he straight out says, I like you.
But that could have been for the cameras, because I don't feel like after a
No,
couple
Josh knows
dates,
what he wants.
I don't feel like Bobby would have asked that. You know what I'm saying? I think that would have been like one of the first 2 dates. Like, how's dating going? You know, I feel like that's maybe why it was a little awkward, because it wasn't part of their natural
you did your
conversation.
journalistic due diligence.
Oh yeah, I was gonna save it for news and gossip.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Well, I do
We'll go back to that.
feel like it was one of the first dates. That's why I said it's possible that he was a bad pancake. Bad pancake. You gotta listen to me, right? And that's because, did you see how Josh hugged Bobby when he walked up?
No.
Even Bobby said it's
Describe
super
it, I
formal.
missed
He was
it.
like, that was so formal. It was, Bobby, like, Josh hugged him like that, and Bobby was like, that was really formal. So,
Okay.
Huh.
So how are you reading into that? What do you mean?
well, I mean, Bobby just said that was too formal. Like, he was insinuating that was too
It's
formal
so
for
new.
how relaxed we should be together.
Yeah.
And is that
they've known
because
each other
right?
for
Is
so
that
long.
because they've known each other for 10 years, or because
He liked, I don't know. But you never do that.
a lot to break down?
Unless you're me. Then I'm like bowing
We
instead
just
of
need
shaking
Josh
my
to
feet.
come on the show
Yeah.
and break it all down for
and
us.
we'll
Makes
see
sense,
more hopefully as the episodes go on. But Bobby seems good. I'm a fan. I didn't know how I was
like
gonna feel
Bobby.
about him.
I'm used to Colton, so.
Yeah, I didn't know how I was gonna feel about Bobby, but he's not so bad.
I see the chemistry.
Mm-hmm. Did you see the chemistry with Josh and Colton though?
Yeah.
Yeah. But it was different.
It was
It's like
different.
they were like
Well, every love
settled
is different.
in and
8.5 years.
yeah, they had time in.
Coming from the expert.
Both of us are just over
Panel of
here like
experts.
talking
Every
about everything.
different.
Panel of experts. We're also wise when it comes to
Yeah.
love. Yeah.
That
But speaking of Josh running back and forth, I know I'm jumping, but speaking of Altman running back and forth, we saw that he was going between his property on it, Montana Avenue and San Vicente, and
And
I
he
give
had
him
a
a lot of props.
1920s house too.
I give him a lot of props for that.
With the running?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because he looked at it also as he needs to lose weight for the wedding. So kill two
Yeah.
birds with one stone.
I like that.
But I love that when they were showing the San Vicente house, I believe, the second house with Matt, when he brought his buyers, Matt had to cough because Josh said the wrong square
that was
So
footage.
so
weird.
funny.
So weird.
That was so
He had
funny.
no idea
He
what
was
was
off
going on.
by like half.
Yeah.
Yeah, it happened.
Yeah, he said 8,500 and it was 3,500.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because he was talking about
Wrong
the other
house.
house.
Poor guy.
Yeah.
But I still admire him. I don't even look down.
No, he just he's
I mean, that's
so
just
much.
that's just the amount of work that he put into it.
This
Yeah.
is the first
That's all.
episode that we've seen him so
so
off.
frazzled.
And frazzled. Yeah, every episode we see
It's
him
the
as the
wedding
top
planning, I
dog in a
think.
way of like, this is how it needs to be. Blah, 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 blah. So, boy.
Yeah.
In this episode, he's like off. And like,
I wonder what was
Oh,
going on.
but
Maybe
so, buy.
maybe it was
That's what
raining
real
that
estate
day.
is.
expert negotiator
Yeah.
right here.
There you
Buy
go.
it, sell it, deal, halfway.
That's it.
That's it. And you
No
make
more.
money. $200,000 in commission. Nick Marty.
There you go.
You can get my ebook now.
just rattle everything off that you have. Your
Real estate.
YouTube.
My YouTube latest late show ebook, How to Sell. That was Josh Altman's book. Make Your Move. Make Your Move.
I believe so.
Yeah. Been winning a lot of awards, and a lot of people are promoting it. A lot of big people.
That's good. Maybe I'll pick
They're
it
working
up.
with their parents' friend.
Patricia.
No pressure there.
No.
Yeesh.
Oh, of course not. Especially because
She's
it's
like,
not like she
if-
said, "I'll
if
tell
you
your
do
parents."
something wrong.
Yeah.
I'm going to your parents.
Which, that's just.
Imagine being at work and somebody says that to you on your job.
I'm gonna tell your mom.
Mess up and I'm calling your mom and dad.
That's it. Cool. Well, my mom can kick
No
your mom's
pressure.
butt.
What is this? Elementary school? Sheesh.
That's how I roll.
But no, I think they always come through when their parents volunteer them, as Josh said, for listings. So they're going to do what they need to do for her.
Yeah, it's been a couple seasons where that's happened, where it's been referrals through family, and then like, all right, I'll take it. They know they're not going to get as much commission just because it's a friend discount, family discount.
And that happens. I mean,
parents'
you know,
friends.
that's just one more sale that they get to add to their portfolio. And she also wants to buy a house.
Yeah.
So we'll get to see that as well.
Ooh, and there's some drama in that next episode.
But I think that's pretty much it for the episode, unless you guys had anything else.
I just loved how this one was filmed. I loved all the 1920s homes. I love the pace of this. I love the silent movie because Josh Flagg, the home that he's listed, was owned by a silent movie actor or somebody involved in a silent movie star. And I loved the filming aspect of this. Season 9, episode 4.
I have to say, I noticed actually the editing was really good in this episode.
It was.
It was a type of editing, just not the different ways of shooting and incorporating the silent film, but even on top of that, the showing of Holmes, the way he was running back and forth, it was all done really cool. And when they arrived at the beach, I just thought it was cool how they're coming. The editing I noticed today, don't call me Steven Spielberg, but I'm just saying it was cool how they did it. Everything looked even better. The houses looked cooler, in my opinion.
Nick Mardi editing award.
I was going to say.
Nick Mardi, editing. Editors Guild of America.
We didn't even talk about the skylight that you love so much.
Oh my gosh, that's
Which
right.
house was that? That was Josh Altman's listing, right?
Patricia's house, I believe.
Yes.
It had the retractable
Dome.
Yeah.
And the chandelier hung in the middle, even though it was retracted.
But I think it had...
And there was a moment where Josh was
string
running
in.
around in that house and he's like trying to flip a
yeah.
switch, but it was the wrong wall. I
Oh
love
my
that.
gosh.
Oh, I almost forgot. Which house had the secret basement level? The one that had that door that opened.
I think it was Josh Flagg's listing.
Yeah.
Okay.
It did because, again, that goes into...
Prohibitionary.
Yeah.
Okay. Just so many
I
cool
love
little
wine.
things.
Oh, yeah. I
in the
put that in
houses.
my notes. Wine cellar. I'm a sucker for wine and wine cellars.
That seems to be a big thing with homes in LA that I've seen, is having a wine cellar. And some of them are, you know, smaller. They have 10 bottles or so.
It's California. We're winos.
That are like great.
Wine cellars?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I have some pictures on my Instagram of some, but
Oh,
they're fun.
They're trying to sell some houses with some wine cellars?
Absolutely.
You
I'm
know
trying
who
to
to hit
sell
up.
all the homes
There
that I
you go.
get.
Wine cellars.
Yeah.
You know who to hit up?
Thanks, guys. For those listening on iTunes, I was just pointing to myself. Me, Erica Shannon,
That's right.
real estate agent. Okay,
That's right.
I got mine in.
Yeah.
Nick's got his in.
Anything?
I was gonna
I'll
say
throw in my
anything
plugs
you want.
next time.
Okay.
I did my plugs last week.
Okay. Well, I think if that's it, we'll head into news and gossip really quickly.
AfterBuzz TV News.
Oh yeah, we do it big here
This
at
is
AfterBuzz
new.
TV. So I just
new to
have
me.
one piece. Actually, I have two pieces of news because we haven't had a chance to get to news and gossip yet. Congratulations to Josh Altman and Heather, because they announced that they are expecting a little one.
I saw that, yep.
On Josh's Instagram, I think on Heather's Instagram as well. So congratulations to them, and also congratulations to Josh Flagg and Bobby, because according to Josh Flagg's Instagram, he is engaged.
Emoji ring.
So it's very interesting to see how that relationship progresses. I'm excited for it.
I wonder how long they have been engaged for until Bravo let them release that. We gotta ask David when he's in here next.
Yeah.
I wonder if he'll know.
He'll know.
Probably.
They'll all know.
But
We're gonna bring Josh Flagg on.
let's
Yeah.
let's get into predictions then.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah. I was gonna say, scared me for a second.
Too silent.
Yeah.
Predictions.
So I'll let you guys go
Ooh,
first.
that's so
with
Halloween.
your predictions. Anything?
Okay, I'll go with my prediction, and I'm gonna say that I think Josh Flagg's 1920s home will be selling close to full ask. I want to
You
say
think
6.
so?
I think that because $1 million price drop is really significant,
Okay.
and if houses are selling around that area, I think people are gonna jump on it now because they appreciate the history and they see that it's affordable now for who we're talking about. So I think it's gonna sell for close to full ask.
Okay. I like that. I like that house. I would get it if I could. Josh Altman's wedding. I know you've predicted this is going to be a beautiful one. I think he's going to look great in his tux, and I think the running around today is what's going to pay off. Yeah.
Okay. Alrighty. Well, I was looking ahead to the previews for next week, and there seems to be some disconnect between James and David. So I'm wondering, it's not really a prediction. I'm just wondering what's going to happen there.
Well, they were off by price, right? They were off by how much they thought the house was worth.
Yeah, I think there was a
According
disconnect.
to the previews.
But I also want to make a prediction. I think Josh and Bobby's relationship is going to go really well.
Huh.
Okay.
Nice. Well done.
Trying to make a joke.
That was good. I got it. That was good.
But yeah,
Journalistic due diligence.
we don't have anything.
Can I just
else.
say James was awesome here last week? If anybody
yeah.
missed
Yeah, thank you,
last
James,
week's
again.
episode,
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
It's all on YouTube. It's all on iTunes. Go back and watch it. James Harris was here, and he was just so inspiring. And thank you again for being here.
He even gave y'all a little bit of advice outside.
He did.
Yeah.
He was so
did.
nice.
It was great.
Very kind.
It was very informational.
He
very
took a look at my ebook too, my real estate ebook. He was like, "Wow, good stuff."
what was it called again? Plug it one more time.
Wasn't it called like Real Estate 101? I forgot what my book was called, but this is all on the cover.
I'm gonna screenshot that right there. Ready? 1, 2,
Thumbs
3.
up.
And I do want to make sure before we end that we give a shout out to our other co-host Dan Babek,
Yep.
who hasn't been with us in a couple weeks, but he's looking
He's
forward to
got
being
work
back.
to do.
He's looking forward to being back next week.
We're trying to keep him in America.
I don't know if you can say that.
What? It's not bad. I want to stay here.
Yeah, I wanted to stay too, but I don't know if that's public knowledge. Okay.
What was the election? Is that why?
We're just going to go ahead and wrap this up. You can find me on Twitter
We had a lot
at
of fun
Miss
today.
Airy Baby. My name is Erica Shannon. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget you can subscribe to the YouTube channel and find us on iTunes by searching AFTERBUZZ TV.
I'm gonna plug myself right now. I'm Nataly Tavidian, and you can find me NatalyTavidian.com,
Oh.
Instagram,
Okay.
Facebook, Twitter,
All the plugs.
Snapchat. That's Nataly with a Y Tavidian.
And I'm Nick Mardi. That's Nick Mardi 13 all across social media and the latest Late Show on YouTube. And
There's more.
Real Estate 101. ebook.
Do it one more time.
Real Estate 101. Bam.
There
Finger
you go.
guns.
Thanks for tuning in,
Thank
guys, and we'll
you.
see you next week.
From executive producers Maria Menounos, Kevin Undergaro, Phil Svitek, and the entire AfterBuzz TV staff, we would like to thank you for listening to the AfterBuzz TV network. To watch or listen to other after shows and post comments or questions, be sure to visit AfterBuzzTV.com. I'm Sir Richard Wentworth, and this has been a presentation of AfterBuzz TV.
Buzz you later.
The views expressed herein are those of the hosts only and do not necessarily reflect the views of AfterBuzz TV or its owners or principals.